Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading back to World War II, France, 1944, for another game of Chain of Command. So we're back, World War II. We haven't been here for a while. Seems like we've been in Gaul, we've been in Philadelphia, in the American Revolution. We've been all over the place, but we haven't fought a World War II battle for what seems like a long time. So we did a poll on the Facebook group, and Chain of Command won convincingly, maybe 2-1 over the nearest, the closest competitor, which was Bolt Action. There was also Warlords of Erewhon. I think someone threw Uno on there. That even got a couple of votes. Andre actually voted for Uno, but we're not going to play Uno tonight. We're back to Chain of Command. This is going to be a localized counterattack by an SS platoon against a defending U.S. Armored Rifle platoon for control of this farmhouse. The mission we'll be playing is the good old standby attack and objective. This will be the objective. So the American player will be placing 4 of his patrol markers on the objective. The attacker will be starting on this short edge. He'll be getting 3 or 4 anywhere along that edge, and you also get some free moves. At the end of the patrol phase, both players will place 3 jump off points. The defenders will get 1 additional jump off point on the objective. And support point wise, the Germans will be attacking. They're going to be getting 15. The defenders will be getting half of that, so we'll say 6. I believe you round down. But they'll be getting +1 for force rating difference. The panzergrenadier platoon is +3. The armored rifle platoon is +2. That is taken from the updated force ratings. For terrain, all the buildings are going to be stone buildings, hard cover. That's pretty much the only hard cover. The hedges and these fences are going to play identically. They're going to be soft cover with 2-inch visibility. There's going to be a soft cover barn. We do have a small patch of woods here, small patch of woods there. All the other trees are just standalone trees, aside from this orchard, which is going to be the 6-inch visibility in it. Or if you're in it and you're within 6 inches of the edge, you can be spotted. We're going to have a soft cover for all of the wheat fields, stationary or not. It's higher wheat. There's another one over there. And other than that, we just have this field, which is just going to be open ground. No impediment to movement. And I think that is it for terrain and mission. Let's take a look at the forces. This is the attacking SS platoon. This is commanded by Lieutenant Jens Kopke. He's one of our patrons, and he's the commander of this platoon. One of our only German patrons. We got 2 of them, so they get a lot of playtime when we do World War II, because they're the 2 German commanders who are always fighting. So Jens is back leading his platoon. Each platoon is 3 squads. Each squad is a 2-man LMG team, MG42. One has 3 riflemen, one has 2, and an SMG sergeant, and each squad has 2 Panzerfaust. There's also 1 Panzer Schreck team. Like I said, this is a +3 force rating for this platoon, and pretty straightforward, so a lot of firepower here. I think I calculated, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 shots, not counting the sergeant. So that's a lot of firepower coming out of one little squad like this. So let's take a look at the Americans. Here we have the U.S. Armored Rifle Platoon. This is +2 on the force rating. In command, we have Lieutenant Josh Bruder, and assisting him, the wily, grizzled veteran John Baldwin. He's the platoon sergeant, so the 2 senior leaders. We have 1 headquarters squad. This has 7 riflemen with a sergeant with a rifle. We have 2 regular squads. These are 12-man. There are 10 rifles, a sergeant with a rifle, and 1 guy with an SMG in each squad. Any one of these 3 squads can replace 2 men with a bazooka team as well, for free. We also have a machine gun squad. This is 2 30 caliber machine guns with 5-man crews, and a junior leader leading them with a rifle. And then finally we have 1 60mm mortar team with 5 guys. And that is the American platoon. That is the German platoon. And quick intro today, so we'll go ahead and get started. Andre's arrived, he's been briefed. I've decided I'm going to go with 3 patrol markers there, and I'm going to get some free moves Ooh, 6. I think that means
Nice.
4. Well, I think it's a 4. I rolled a 6. I think it's only 4 free moves.
You will still.
Still, not bad. So we'll go ahead and do the patrol phase. So we've rolled force morale. I got an 11. Andre has a 9. And I will take my 4 free moves. That's 3. And we will go 4.
You have higher force morale.
I will take the first move now as well. I'll move that up there.
Hey, look, they're already here.
We're already up here, so now it'll be Andre's move.
So I'm starting with 4 on the...
Yep, right on the objective there. Alright, I should probably move this one up there. Okay, then I'll move back up here. Into the orchard. Are we locked?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, how about we go over here? And yeah, I think it's safe to go up to there. I don't think you can move. Actually, you could probably move up. I should probably.
Probably shouldn't tempt me with that. You
Well,
could just
that-
put it right behind it. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that there wasn't 12 between these.
although,
You could have sweeped up in 2 or 3 inches and probably locked them. So Andre is going to move up. So you're going to lock both of these?
yeah.
Okay. And I will just move over to there. Within 12. Nope.
Things that make you go, hmm. Come out.
You'd be a fool not to. Just give yourself something over there.
That.
And I think I will just move up.
And finish it.
Yeah. So I can go right there. So that's the
Alright.
end of the patrol phase. We will now place jump off points. Placed our jump off points. I put one on the edge. I got one behind this fence here, and I got one in the corner of that little wheat field there. Andre, meanwhile, has one in the orchard. He's got another one on the road. He's got another one in the corner here, and then the one on the objective.
I really wanted to have
Yeah.
one over in here, but
That
I
would have been a great
didn't,
spot. Well, I mean, even from that one, you could still deploy.
I
way
can
to
still
home.
get up and fire with
Pretty much as
see
good.
from within 2 inches, so
Just one squad that will probably be able to do it. But okay, so that's that. Now we will do the plans. So the German plan, I have 14 points. I'm bringing the Brumbar. That's Armor 9, AP 8, HE 13. Score 10 on the support list, so that leaves me with 4 points. I'm going to buy a flamethrower team for 3, and then I'm bringing the medic. I'm going to have to keep Kopke alive, so the medic's going to move with Kopke. My plan is I'm probably going to go this way. I got one here I can deploy out in the middle. I'm going to bring in the Brumbar from here. We're going to break down this fence. We're going to provide covering fire with the Brumbar, and we're just going to start moving up, probably send some scouts up into the orchard. I do have this one over here. If some strange occurrence happens, maybe I'll wind up deploying over here. This is an alternate. I wouldn't even be surprised if, well, I would say if Andre was going to try to come steal this one, but considering his jump off points are way over here, who knows? This is Andre. He's a very unpredictable opponent, so he might do something crazy like that, but even if I lose this one, not the end of the world. I got a 11 force morale. So pretty much I'm just going to try to move across this, get up against this fence, set up a base of fire, try and clean out this orchard if I can with some scouts, and then get some guns on the building here with my brum bar and blow them out of there. So I have a feeling Andre might bring an AT gun. With that, he might be able to actually deploy the AT gun up to the fence. If he does. We'll have to duke it out. Hopefully I'll have enough infantry and machine gun fire to put some pins on it. We'll see. So anyway, that's the plan. Move through the field, alternate path over here, and now we'll see what Andre's going to do.
American plan. Well, we're severely outgunned, but on the upside, Travis has to come to us. I do have that jump off point out there in the orchard, which is really gonna hamper his approach. I know he's bringing armor. I don't know how much, I don't know how heavy, but there's not much I can do about that. I've only got 7 points, and if I sink it all into anti-tank, you know, a Sherman with a 76 would be cool, but there's too many things he can do to counter that, and it's just too easy to take out. I could go with the entrenched 76, but then there's just too many ways to go around it. So I kind of went to plan B, and I'm actually going with a flamethrower team. So the flamethrower team is going to be my anti-tank device. I'm also going to have 1, maybe 2 bazooka teams. And I'm sinking the rest of my points into minefields, barbed wire, and entrenchment. So in the orchard, I am going to put some barbed wire up to help protect the 4-inch perimeter on the jump off point, making it a little more difficult to get to on a double phase and shut it down. And so that'll probably be 2 entrenchments, or maybe I do 3 entrenchments and that 1 piece of barbed wire helping me out in the orchard. I think that's going to be it, and just I've got to come out and basically hit him hard when he's in the open. I just don't have much to put down. I've got my machine gun team, but no matter where I go, I'm not going to win a firefight. So I'm going to have to let him get in close, more than likely, because I can't, as much as I'd like to take advantage of all that wide open space out there, I got great fields of fire, but I don't see Travis allowing me to set up and just peck away at him as he comes across. I think he's gonna, there's enough cover out there that he'll be able to work his way through without me really being able to get much of a shot lined up on him. And with that being the case, however, having the machine guns in entrenchments, that would be hard to deal with. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd love to take care of that open terrain, take advantage, but it could be he's just gonna get a free ride up to the orchard, and I won't do any popping out until he's right on the doorstep. So trying not to lose too many jump off points and get sunk that way, but probably not gonna show my hand too early unless the double phases are with me. We'll see.
Plans complete. I will begin as I have the higher force morale and I am attacking. So I'm using my new dice from Wargaming World here. I rolled 2 6s on them in the first 2 rolls, but I rolled 2 5s, a 4, and 2 1s. I decided I'm actually not going to bring anything in. I've only got 2 1s. I can't put anything on Overwatch. If Andre was to get a really good roll in the double phase and I put a squad out, it could get obliterated. It's all weight. But Andre did put one of his support choices, a strand of barbed wire, seemingly random in the orchard.
Random orchard barbed wire. Yes.
Here we go.
Don't forget to mention.
Oh yeah, and he replaced 2 men in the headquarters squad and 1 of the line squads with a bazooka team.
All right. All 5s. No 5s.
So you can bring a lot of stuff, or you can just bide your time. Andre will not do anything. See if I get a better roll this time. Okay, a little bit better. I am up to 3 points though.
Really?
So I could actually bring a squad in. I used the 1 and the 2 and brought in a squad here. Put them on Overwatch, just covering this area. Andre's go.
Yeah.
1,
Baby.
2, 2, 5, 5.
Got
So
2
it's jumped up
5s.
to-
Ooh, that's the third 5, right?
Yep, and you can either combine them to make a fun. No. I'm assuming Andre will wait.
Yeah.
Couple 4s, a 3, and 2 1s. With the 3, I brought the Brumbar in, put him on Overwatch. He can see over this fence, but I mean, there's nothing to see. But you never know. And I also brought, with the 2 1s, I brought another squad in here off of this jump off point. So American phase. 2, 3,
Another
3,
nice
4,
roll.
6. Another nice wasted roll, possibly. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. So I'm up to 4 now. Probably bring in most of the rest of my crap.
Support my gun.
All I'm going to do is just move this up here. I could bring more in, but I'm going to use the 3 for that. I don't want to bring in Kopke yet, so that's the bummer of only having 1 senior leader.
Oh.
1, 2, 4, 4, 5. Andre brought his 60mm mortar in, so back to the Germans.
Double way now. Double phase.
Hey, 3 5s.
No, I said double phase.
Man, 3 5s. So yeah, I'm up to a full dice already,
Joy.
but I can't do anything. I got a 2.
Bring in another.
I'm gonna move.
Don't make me come
I'm gonna
attack
move those
you.
guys up, just for the hell of it. All right, cool. I moved 10. I actually moved them this way to leave this gap open for my Overwatch. Should any Americans appear in the orchard?
5s.
Hey, you got a 5.
A 5.
A couple 3s and 2 4s. Move on to the next phase. 1, 2, 1, 4, 5. I brought in the rest of my stuff except my medic. I brought in a squad over there just because there's really no jump off points over here. He's got this one. I guess he could move up there, but he'd probably be spotted. Meanwhile, I broke the scout squad off. They weren't very motivated. They only moved to there. I brought in a flamethrower team, and then I brought in Kopke as well. He broke the scout team off, put the rest of the squad on Overwatch, and the flamethrower team came in. Wait, I still have a 1 left, don't I? Oh, my Panzer Strike team came in. That's that.
Woohoo.
So I got everything on the board except my medic.
Double phase.
2 1s
Woohoo.
and a 4. I just brought in his headquarters squad here.
Actually,
2.
So
Second phase. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. Not bad. Man, we both are building up quick. The chain of command at points. Andre had the squad leader for the headquarters team. Break the bazooka off. They're there now, and then he moved these guys staying off the hedge, just enough to not be spotted. On to the German phase. Double phase. Hey, and 2 more 5s. How many 5s do I really need here?
just 4 dice worth.
Once I get there, that's it. So I got a 3.
Move
Put the
your scout
Brumbar
team
on
up.
Overwatch. I should have moved him, but I need to put him on Overwatch at some point. Another 5. Man, I was thinking I should bring in the barrage, but it'll probably end. No, it wouldn't. A bunch of 3s this time. Use the 3 to move those guys up. They just moved up towards that tree there. Use another 3 for this squad leader. Ordered the scout team. They got a 10 this time. They moved up, and then the squad followed up behind them. And that's it. I can't put. I can't bring my flamethrower team with me, sadly. I didn't get a 4 or a 1. 1, 2, 4, 4. Andre moved the headquarters squad this direction, and then with the 1 he ordered the bazooka team up into the orchard. They're out of line of sight. Back to the Germans.
I don't know. I can see some pigs there.
Yeah, the pigs are eating all the apples. Hey, look at that. I can use all my 2s.
Nice.
I moved all these guys. So Kopke had the squad. He ordered the scouts up, squad up, flamethrower up. Meanwhile, over here, this squad has advanced up into the wheat field. Tried to bring my medic in again. He failed. That's that.
Another 5.
Another 5. 2 4s and a 3. I'm ready to just reposition the headquarters squad this direction a little bit more.
Makes me feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, instead of just passing. Move guys back and forth. 1144. Panzer Shrek team moved out on a 1. I was able to get my medic in with one of the 4s. Meanwhile, Kopke had these guys run up. He ordered them over. He ordered the flamethrower team up, and that was all I could do. So all my stuff's on the board now. I'm scattered all over the place. Hey,
Whoa.
double end of turn. Which will get rid of all my Overwatch, and a 3 and a 2. Andre's brought in a squad in the orchard, and then he moved these guys down a little bit more. So I think you're gonna fire on these guys.
That'll be 13, right?
Yep, needing 4s. Okay, needing 4s. You could whiff.
I could,
It's possible.
but I didn't completely whiff.
Alright, how many did you get?
3, 6.
6 at soft cover on the scout team. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, bad thing.
Yep.
Even though it's rare that anyone cares unless I roll another 6. A 5, that's probably -1.
On
Team wiped out.
wiped out, that's a -1.
Okay, I'm down to 10. Alright, well, the scout team did their job, I guess.
They got them to deploy, that's for sure.
Yeah, there they are.
Okay, so all the Overwatches are gone.
Yep. Okay.
No double phase.
1, 3, 4.
Andre,
Andre,
that's my rendition of dueling bazookas.
dueling bazookas are now in the orchard. Bruder's come in, Lieutenant Bruder, and with the men in the orchard, he's ordered the 2nd bazooka team, so now he's got 2 bazooka teams up here. Meanwhile, headquarters squad is just redeployed behind the fence. Like how I said, redeployed
Yes, you did.
instead of fell back. Hey, look at that, 2 more 5s. Just what I need. Man, I'm getting 5s like crazy here. And a 2 and a 1. I just put my Brum bar on Overwatch, covering the orchard. That's really all I can do. I'm getting a lot of 6s or 5s, but man, I'm getting a lot of
You
other
got more than
activation
twice as
dice.
many as me.
I got a lot.
Ooh, well,
Oh, there you go.
okay,
You're
I'm
building
catching up.
1,
Finally.
2, 4. Headquarters squad's gone on Overwatch. Meanwhile, Bruder's put the bazookas and the squad in the orchard on Overwatch. And that's it. Phase. Hey, another 5. Just what I
Perfect.
needed.
And a 6.
So 1, 2, 4. All right, so let's start off here. I put these guys on Overwatch. The 1 and the 2 formed a 3, and then Kopke had the flamethrower moved up, and then he moved this squad up 1d6. We're gonna get some Overwatch fire from these boys, though. 6 rifles. I'll tell you this one time, Andre.
I can re-roll my 1.
Yes. Re-roll the 1.
I
That's
can
the only
also
time
do
I'll
marching fire.
Yes. Definitely gonna do marching fire. Okay, so what's that? 3 hits. So on these, this team here, oh man, and then the other team, oh boy, it's not cock. Yeah, so I lose a guy and then I take a shock. Well, I lost a man, took a shock. We're gonna return fire at half effect. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits on ya. Soft cover. See if that fence holds up. No, 1 dead and 2 shocks. So check your leader. Nope. So a dead and 2 shocks. You actually are worse off than I was. Okay, that's it. So just changed a little bit of fire. We just took a casualty.
There's been some action.
I don't know what I'm running up here for.
Double phase.
2, 3, 4. Andre's just gonna pull a shock here and then open fire on these boys again.
With all.
5 shots.
Shouldn't I have had a submachine gun in there?
No, that squad doesn't have one. We're out of range anyway, remember? My submachine guns were out
Mine
of
would
range.
shoot farther than yours.
Oh.
Haven't you learned
You get
anything?
an extra 3 inches on yours. 2 hits. So first one, second one, nothing. Alright, next phase. Here we go, another 5. 2 3s and 1 and a 2. So Andre's going to do marching fire, move back at D6, but first he's going to fire a couple of shots on the way out.
And we're still.
A point of shock.
Woo!
That's it for Andre. He's just moved these
You
guys
make it
back.
sound like I'm not doing it right.
And then the mortars moved around. You still got a lot. You still had a lot of stuff left.
Yeah. So I can go up and commit suicide on the fence. I could pull back out of the orchard.
There you go. 1, 2, 4, another 5. Jeez. I moved these, or no, I'm sorry. Kopke moved the flamer up, and then he put these guys on Overwatch. Meanwhile, that squad has moved up to the hedge over there. American phase.
Double phase.
Hey, what do you know? Another double phase.
Just what we need.
Not going to do anything.
They're on Overwatch.
Okay. Everyone's going on Overwatch that can. Hey,
Yeah,
a couple more
and
fives.
up to 2 dice.
1 and a 4. Andre's third double phase of the game yields him a 5.
Woohoo!
Hey, double phase. Wargaming World dice. 2 4s and a 1. All I did was just I took the 2 shock off with Kopke off of that squad, and then I moved my medic up 9. We're shock free. Hey, another 5, and then 2 2 3 4. Moved the Brumbar up. He's tired of waiting around. He's just gonna drive up. What the hell? Meanwhile, the medic moved up, and I took all the shock off with Kopke, and that's it. Your phase, Andre.
Alrighty, and
1 2 2 5 6. Andre's just gonna sit tight. No action. So next phase. Okay, 1 2 or 1 3 4. Got these guys over.
Moving.
So they got over. I couldn't move the tank again because I only got the 1 3 to get them over. Meanwhile, Kopke put the flamer on Overwatch, and he brought the medic up to join. And and the Panzer Shrek team moved to the other side of the Brumbar on the 1. Another 5, 2 4s, and Andre's doing nothing but making sure his bazookas are on Overwatch. So
Bruiser probably already were.
yeah, they were, but Bruder's just double checking. Make sure you watch their head, boys. We hear some tracks.
You hear that
There's some
rumbling
rumbling.
noise?
Hey, look at that! My 3rd chain of command dice. 1 2
Congratulations.
4. All right, these guys moved up. Panzer Shrek moved up. That's really all I could do.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm defending.
Here's where I need my double phases.
Oh,
Oh,
another one of those.
Wow.
That's the 4th double phase you got. Andre's not going to do anything but build fervor. So these guys are getting all ready to go. So all the Overwatches are coming off everything, and then we move on to the next turn.
And
Hey, look, almost the same exact roll without the 6s. 3 4s. Bazookas have been put back on Overwatch, and the squad as well. German phase, double phase. I'm not even really that excited about it. I don't know why. A 1 and a 3. These guys
out
use
for
the
a stroll.
3. Actually, I'm going to use the 1 to move my Panzer Shrek team again. Why not? So they're just going to move up, and then move those guys up. They only got like a 4-inch move. Apparently, they're not real excited about moving towards the defense.
Well, they saw what happened to the last.
Hey,
two
look
guys
at
that
3
did it.
more 5s.
Sweet. So pretty soon, all you need to do
And a
is
2.
roll 5s.
And a 2.
So nothing but 5s from here on out for Travis.
So I'm moving them back up, I guess. With the 2. Ooh, there we go.
What about bringing the
These guys
big
moved,
barrage?
up this way. They got a decent move, and that's all I can do because I got a bunch of 5s. Crazy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1
Here we go.
3 3 2 5. There's again redeployed back further into the orchard. So the bazooka and the squad all moved back into the orchard, trying to stay, more than 6, I believe, inside of it, so as not to be spotted.
Hey.
Oh, another 5. Oh man,
You can still get another 5.
a lot of 3s though, so that's good.
Yeah.
So actually, Andres very kindly pointed out that we can actually see each other, which I did not know.
I pointed out that I could see the scout team that you jumped over the
Yeah,
top.
when I realized that I actually had line of sight, I didn't think we did, but he said we did, so I decided I'm just going to blast away instead. Needing 5s though. 1 2 3 4 5 hits. Soft cover on the mortar team. So just 1 dead.
One dead.
And there's no leader in there, so you don't got to roll for a leader. And that's it. So yeah, these guys moved
Hey, I
up.
took a casualty. Oh
I
man, 2
moved across
casualties.
over there, and then they just fired.
2 casualties.
Andre's down 2 guys. 1 1 3 4 5. Andre just rearranged himself in the orchard, and then moved the mortar out of the way of these this squad there. Move on to the next phase. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. Okay.
5, yeah.
Okay. I got my 4th chain of command dice.
Now you can launch the attack.
Now I could do something.
The plan is-
I think all I did was, with the 4, I put these guys on Overwatch to send a scout team up. We contacted that one. I did end the turn, so I'm going to lose my Overwatches that I just put on. But he did lose 2 on his force morale on the bad thing for losing that jump off point. And he should have probably used one of his chain of command dice to ignore that.
Yeah, well,
But
you
he thought,
don't
what
let
are the
me roll and
chances?
then decide.
I think that's all I did. I don't even remember at this point. 2,
That's
2,
a lot of stuff.
3, 4, 5. Andre's put everyone back in Overwatch in the orchard here. He also moved these guys around. He was going to fire and try to take on my scout squad. I did use another chain of command dice to interrupt, and I ran them back.
He's lost half his chain of command
I'm at
dice.
2 now, but I did save my scout team. I was just telling Andre, this squad is getting a bit low on dudes because I lost the scout team and another guy at some point. If I would have lost those guys, that'd be it for all my riflemen. Shit. Oh, here we go. We're building back up.
Build them up. Build them up.
And then
Build 'em
2,
up, boys.
2, 3. Put the squad on Overwatch, and then I put all this on Overwatch as well. Andre's go. Another double phase.
No.
Your double phases have dried up a bit.
Yeah,
We
well,
got 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. So a lot of crap he can do here.
wow.
Andre just moved the mortar over, and then he put these guys on Overwatch, and that's it. How am I going to crack this? 1, 3, 4. I just brought the flamethrower. Kopke ordered the flamethrower to join the squad, and the Panzergrenadiers got a 12-inch move this time as opposed to his 2-inch move last time. So
Well,
they
yeah,
evened out.
3 before the time before that.
And then these guys, with the 3, I had this squad leader put one of the machine gun teams on Overwatch and send a scout team across. We got him surrounded. Of course, he's got more dudes off the board than I even have on the board. Still.
Hey,
So
look
it's,
at that. I'm working on my last die.
Okay, so you got 2, 3, 4. Andre's good. Starting to build them back up again here. Of course, 2 2s and 2 4s, no 3. All I was able to do is have Kopke put the flamethrower on Overwatch, and the medic just moved up.
But you did it
touch
so
Kopke.
well, Travis. That's what counts.
It was amazing. The efficiency, military
Woo.
precision.
Look at that.
3 3s and then 1 and a 2. That's a great roll. So Andre's waiting on me, my slow ass. Oh man, this was spinning the wargaming world on the 6.
But you got the 2 3s.
I do, 2, 3, 4. So actually I probably could do everything right now. My scout team, they have moved up to there. Finished putting that squad on Overwatch, and my tank is backed up a little bit, and I think that was it. Yeah. Don't know what to do. I've got a lot of, I got him surrounded, as Andre said, but at the same time, he's got a machine gun squad, he's got a whole rifle squad, he's got Baldwin still off the table, so he could just pop in and really start blasting here. 3 3 4 1. Andre's brought a squad in here, and he's gonna unload on the scout team. I'm not gonna interrupt them and get them out of there. Another sacrifice.
Oh!
Whoa. That scattered
And
dice
it's
is really
scattered. It's scattered this way, though. I think that's what saved this roll.
All right. The scatter die from hell. It's hey, you got 2. That could be it.
Woohoo!
That could do it. That could do them in. 1 point of shock. So they do take a point of shock. Turn the mortar now. Finally.
First time.
He's been waiting to do this for a long time. No hits. You need to have a 5 or 6 without direct line of sight. So the mortar has fired its inaugural round for the game.
Yay.
First unit on the board of yours.
Yep.
1 1 2 4. So these guys rejoin the squad. Move the Panzergrenadiers up. And these guys are going to fire at those guys behind the fence. I am long range though. So needing 5s. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 hits. Still 7
haven't
hits.
done any damage to these guys yet, have you?
No, definitely
So
not.
what's the
For the rest of his boys, so I think I said 7 hits. It's all one big team, so you just roll them all together.
Alrighty. That's only 6.
Come on, let's get some kills. I see 1. So 1 kill and 1 dead. Check your leader. It's him. See what happens to him. He's killed. Squad leader down. You're gonna have to bring in Baldwin now to take that dude over. So you didn't lose a guy, but you took a shock. Roll a bad thing for junior leader.
5 is gonna be a.
He's down to 5 already. Maybe you should have used one of your 3 or 4 chain of command dice to ignore that.
Yeah.
Especially since you've been rolling high on bad things. He's down to 5 already. That's insane.
Yeah, this. I wasn't worried about anything until that.
I think that's all I can do. With the 4, I just got these guys, but Andre's still got a tank off the board probably, which is probably going to come in right there as soon as I move up. I don't know. That's it. So here you go. That's all I can do, I believe.
End of
Scared.
turn.
I'm real scared.
End of turn.
1, 2, 4, and 2
I fired it
5s.
before I pulled back.
So Baldwin came in to take command of the squad. He's going to have the mortar fire before they move back.
Yeah.
No hits. And then he just had these guys pull back. Andre was going to do marching fire, move 1d6 fire full effect, and then move. I talked him out of doing that because I said if you roll the 1, you won't make it, and you'll get maybe a shock, maybe a kill, but then I'll get to unload on you. And sure enough,
could have done.
he rolled a 1.
No, I could have done marching fire, moving 2d6 fire
that's
at
true.
half effect.
That's true. We figured about that. But he did safe. He did roll a 1. So it would have been exactly that I had him roll just to see what he
Just
would
to
get.
see,
And
yeah.
sure enough. So he would have maybe did a couple of shock and then took a full broadside of MG42 to the back, an inch away from the fence. 3 1s, a 3, and a 4. So I just set my scout squad back out again. I moved the Brumbar up. Took the shock off the squad as well. 2,
the
3.
double phase.
Andre just rearranged the squad in here. Brought the bazooka over to come this way. Face that way. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 3. Alright, so Andre's put the squad back on Overwatch. And is that it?
I'm not seeing anything else.
Alright, here we go. Give me a 3. Okay, we got a 3. Hey, look at that. 2 more 5s. We're almost back up to 3 again. So 2, 3, 3. Start real quick. I did move the Brumbar up, so he's going to take a shot with his bazookas Overwatch. Needing a 7. Started goofing off.
6.
He missed. Okay. I did move it. I can't fire, but I did move up. So that was a 3. So this squad is now off Overwatch. So I could actually hop the fence now with the other 3. Brumbar, we saw that. Meanwhile, since they went off Overwatch, these guys hopped the fence. These guys also hopped the fence. And it's your go.
Okay. All right.
Only 1 more 5 and he's got his 4th chain of command dice.
Yeah, well, I'm going to hold off on that right now. I need 2s, 3s, and a 4. Or not.
We
That
got a
sucks.
4. No, 3 though. But
No,
you did get
3.
2 4s and a 2. So I'm going to have, Andre is going to have this squad leader, I'm sorry, Bruder, with the 4. He didn't get a 3. So Bruder's in here. There he is. He's going to have this squad, the bazooka from this squad, fire at the Brumbar. But first I'm going to fire, I'm going to interrupt and fire a 15 centimeter shell into the orchard. Don't whiff.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
Yeah,
All on that squad.
that's not a whiff.
In the open. So 9 out of 13. That's not bad. There's that scatter dice again. So what do you
So
got
it's
here?
scattered this way?
3 hits, 4 dead, 3 shock. Probably want to or is that 9?
Reroll that. Okay.
Hey, you haven't been re-rolling 1s again. I'm gonna take this thing out of here.
I can re-roll 1s when you'll let me
Another
re-roll my
dead.
1s when I'm rolling
Holy
for.
shit. So you lost 5 killed and 3. Check your leader. It is. So let's see which one it is. It's the junior leader. He's knocked
2.
out.
Do you want to skip that one? You're already at 5, Andre. You have 4 dice. I see no reason not to skip the bad thing.
Other than I gotta have 4 dice.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer there. Okay, so you're gonna lose. You lost 5 dudes, so 4 dudes, and you took 3. Andre should have been. We just talked about this. Technically, since he created a bazooka team in the squad, it's a 2-team squad now. He should have been splitting those hits, but we'll let Andre keep his bazooka.
Well.
Okay, so he's going to fire now. So you need 2d6. You need well +3. So you need a 7. So you need a 10.
Yay!
Not a hit.
Wasn't a hit anyway.
Wouldn't have been a hit either way. Okay, so that is a 4 so far. The rifle team will go into these guys. 9 shots, needing 4s.
2, 4, 5 hits.
5 hits. So the far team there, and the close team. 1 point of shock on the far team.
Sweet.
Dice gods have been good.
And the
other
bazooka team is going to move up and see if they can. Oh, they got to get within 2 inches to take a shot.
Okay, so Andre's done. He did move the second bazooka team up into the squad here. Couldn't fire him though. And he did lose 4 guys. Leader knocked out.
But I only took 3 shock.
Took 3 shock. That was a brutal Brumbar shot. God willing, we'll see another. Need a 3. Come on, 3. All right, close enough. Got my second chain of command.
Close enough to a 3. Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Travis.
2 3s. I'm going to use a 2 to fire straight ahead with these boys. Need 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits.
Really?
You can split them to that other bazooka team, though. I actually got 3 teams in there you got to split those with. 4 each plus 1 on the rifles.
Here's the rifles. 2 dead.
Oh my god, and a shock.
And a shock.
Okay.
And then the attached bazooka.
3 shock. That was the extra one or the one that's part of the squad? Okay, so that's going to be 3 more shock on that squad.
And then the other bazooka.
Just 1 shock. So the extra bazooka team there gets 1 shock. We'll figure this out. You got 2 killed. See which one it is. It's the junior again. See what happens to him. He loses a command. You want to ignore that one as well? You're at 5 force morale now. You might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, what the hell?
You're going to have to. Because if you drop 1 more, you're going to lose a dice. Okay, so you're going to lose just 3 guys, right? No, 1 guy.
No, 1 guy.
And then, but you are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 more shock. He's at 7 shock with 8 guys, including Bruder. These 2 guys here are the extra bazooka team. So that was a good round of shooting. And then I will fire the cannon into there.
I will interrupt.
Okay, he's going to interrupt. Forgot I have a whole machine gun here.
I'm interrupting.
Is this part of that? This is still actually before you interrupt. This is part of my shooting.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're activating the tank, right?
I already did. Yeah. So I fired the main gun. I forgot to fire this coax or the whole machine gun.
So why couldn't I have? You haven't. Did you fire the main gun yet? Tank.
He was going to fire my first at me.
I'm interrupting.
Sorry. Okay. So here we go. What are you rolling?
My movement.
Oh, movement. Okay.
So I made it right up
to there.
Point blank on the fence.
All right.
So is he unobstructed now?
Yep, but he does have a shock.
He does.
Can I interrupt you now? Oh. All right, so roll to see if you hit.
6.
Yeah, that's a hit. Just barely, yes. Because of the shock, you needed a 6.
All right.
So you get 7 dice. I get 9.
Okay.
9 against 7, needing 5s. Oh man, I didn't get any.
I got 1.
So you beat me by 1. So roll a d6.
2.
I did take 1 shock, and I cannot activate the gunner, the main gun. So I can't shoot that this turn. So the bazooka did good, but I am going to fire my whole gun. With 6 shots. We'll just fire at that bazooka team immediately to our front. 3 hits, but I think you can split them to 1 each. So start with the bazooka team.
So the team you were shooting at
Takes a shock.
So they're up to 2.
The second bazooka team.
They're at 3.
Nothing.
They
The
ignore
rifles.
it. The rifles.
Take another shock. So they're going to actually, I think they're going to be pinned. Because you're now at 8 with 7.
8.
This squad is pinned, the other bazooka is not. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? This is your turn, right? Or is this
No,
my
it's your
turn?
turn.
This is my turn? Yeah. When you get all these interrupts going, it makes it hard to remember whose turn it is. So that was 3 and another 3.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, I just fired the bazooka. I mean the whole gun, so I have a 1 left. The one my Panzer Shark just hopped the hedge here. Here go, Andre.
Okay. I have no idea what.
1, 3,
Yeah,
4,
I need chain of
5.
command dice.
Yeah. We are down to 1 all of a sudden. Andre activated Brooder, and he took off just 2 shock or 3 shock.
2 shock.
What are you gonna do with your other command?
I'm waiting to see if you're going to respond to my taking off 2 shock.
I am gonna respond, and I'm gonna respond with the 15 centimeter howitzer out of the Brumbar.
I thought you might.
So we did have a can't activate the next phase on that bad thing, or not bad thing on the roll, but both Andre and I agreed that
was the current phase
was that
because
in that case,
otherwise
yes.
he would have gotten to fire anyway,
And then this phase,
and that would have made no sense that he had a delayed concussion.
Right. So we're just gonna blast away into the orchard here, needing 4s. 1, 2,
You're not gonna
3,
do
4,
anything
5,
wrong
6,
this
7, 8.
game, are you?
I don't think so, man. That's 10 more hits. Let's
Damn.
split between 3 different teams.
So
The 4 hits.
on the guys in soft cover.
The rifles.
Hey, only 1 dead and 2 more shock.
Okay, so that's the rifles. So roll your 3 on your bazooka team. They're pinned, so they are all in soft cover. It's another shock. And then 3 more onto the independent bazooka team here.
The Independence.
And that's
Point of shock.
3 points. Dead. No, because they're in the open, remember? Because they're not pinned. So you're actually going to lose a guy
You
and
can't
take
even
2
see
pins.
them. That-
Leader for this group here. So these
Why
guys
don't
are
I
actually
just
going to break.
concede? I mean,
You can concede.
well,
These guys broke. They lost a man. They took 2 shock. He's double.
I still think I can stop you with what I've got off the board, but
Well, at 5 force round, you're about to lose a lot more here.
yeah, it's
Actually, well, we'll see. So roll a break test. Team breaks for that guy, the bazooka. Unless you want to ignore it.
3.
3. Team breaks, probably -1. So your bazooka team broke. They're just going to run back this way. We'll say to there. You're going to be -1. So you're at 4. So these guys took, what did they take? 1 kill? Did you roll a leader for that?
Not yet.
No. But I think you took like 5 shock or something. You took a lot of shock.
Okay.
These guys are going to break now too. They got 13 shock with 6 guys. So roll a bad thing for section breaks.
That's
Yeah.
always a good thing.
-2. Yeah, so you're going to be at -2 again. And I am going to end the turn. So that means that Brooder's going to rout. You're going to be at 0. That's game.
Yay.
We'll come back and wrap it up. All right, so the Germans have wiped out. Andre and I were talking at the beginning. He was, well, you were saying you wanted to avoid this because you said maybe this is exactly
that
what might
might
happen.
happen.
And sure enough, that's what I was saying when you were getting in there. I'm like, what are you getting rid of the don't go in the orchard thing? And then sure enough, there you are. And sure enough, exactly what we said might happen did happen.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, if the defender doesn't put something out, so what I had off table still.
Oh yeah, you never brought any of your support in.
Yeah, I've still got a flamethrower team in a
Yeah.
bunker
Oh shit.
and a 50 cal in a bunker.
Oh,
or
nice.
actually, I've got bunkers for these 50, or not
30
50
cals.
cals, 30 cals. The MMGs, I've got entrenchments for both of them, plus one more entrenchment for the 50 cal or the flamethrower team, either one.
So you brought a 50 cal, a flamethrower team, and
3 bunkers.
is that
This is my core force that still hasn't come in.
that seems like a lot more than 7 support points to me.
3 for the flamethrower,
Yeah.
and
The 50 cal's got to be like.
oh no
4.
no. Okay, I'm sorry. No 50 cal. I was confusing it with this machine gun team.
Okay.
So it was just the flamethrower team and 3 bunkers.
Okay.
That's 6, and then 7 was the barbed wire. But I still did have that full section.
Yeah,
plus
full
the,
machine gun. I was expecting them to come in here, but I guess with the brum bars, like you can't go in the building.
Yeah, no.
I think it's badass. It just obliterated. It finally got in a position, and
yeah.
you see what it did. It annihilated everyone.
Well,
in
that
here.
I got 2 shots on it was.
You did some damage. You actually got a hit on it and caused one net hit.
Well, and I also didn't roll a 1 last turn, which saved your ass. Because I couldn't bring my
the
flamethrower in.
Yes, you could have flamed it. That would have been.
Yes.
It would have been toast.
Well, that was kind of the whole point. I mean, yeah, the bazookas are decent against the armor, but the flamer is really, and that wouldn't be a horrible place to have the flamer team, either. I mean, I really wanted to. There were several opportunities over here when I could have deployed out here, fired this way into you, and then the following turn, interrupted with the with all the machine guns.
Yeah.
Fired, and then brought the flamer out. But then I had all my all my tricks are out of the bag, and if it didn't completely obliterate you,
Well, I had a flamer in there, and I had 2 MG42s on Overwatch. so it's not like
and
it's
you
a
always had
sitting
more
duck.
dice than me.
Yeah. So what was your plan? I knew you gave a lengthy plan.
To let you come in. Mostly, putting the barbed wire there, which it actually did keep you, because I was really worried about coming off of that edge, because
okay.
you got solid cover over there.
Probably didn't expect me to jump this.
I figured you'd probably come around this way, but I had, I really thought it was going to kind of come down into here, and it was, do I get enough double turns where I can actually deploy up and actually take you out as you're coming across all this open ground, which...
You did have a lot of double phases, but they weren't always productive. The dice that went with them didn't always match what you needed.
I literally could have picked the dice and it wouldn't have mattered just from the positioning of where things were and all of the overwatch you had.
Oh, and all the interrupts I could have done.
Yeah, so really, once you got up to 4 dice, it was like, okay, I can't do shit until I get them to start burning some of the dice. So, that's really,
Which I did.
was this worth it? Not really, but I had to get your dice down, because as long as you had dice to interrupt with, this was going to happen.
Yep, and it did. Yeah, my plan was to go that way with most of my force. This was always going to be a possibility, but then I started looking at where your jump off points were, and you had nothing. I mean, it was safe.
Yeah.
I had no issues. I could have ran all the way up to here.
Yep.
But then I was thinking, well, then he'll deploy his machine gun, and then he'll just mow me down in the road.
Or I could deploy off of this one and take you there. Yeah.
Except for your wires in the way.
No. I mean, not for a machine.
I thought about it, but the scouts, I had the scouts going. Scouts, I lost a scout team. This scout team, actually, I used dice to save that scout team.
And the dice to save.
No, I never
No,
did.
you did.
No, I just let
No,
them
you
get
did.
shot and they survived. I thought about using the dice. But yeah, the scout teams were good. But yeah, my plan was to go this way and maybe send one unit this way, get up to that fence, and once I saw you started massing in the orchard, I'm like, okay, I'm going to the orchard. It took me a while to finally get into position, but I got that one roll and I was able to, once you fired on my tank on Overwatch, it was safe to hop, and I hopped, and then I was able to just unload, and we had everyone broke.
Well, and I was thinking, I literally don't have any of my firepower on the board.
No, just a bunch of rifles and some
The
bazookas.
flamethrower and the machine guns is all my power, so that's why I wasn't too worried about you coming into the orchard if I could stop the tank. But
Should have brought the 3-inch AT gun, I think, and
um,
then just put it here in a bunker with the squad in a bunker.
you'd have taken it out.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You see how many machine guns you've got?
Yeah, it would have been
That's
tough.
what, like 60 rounds coming at it per turn? No, it doesn't matter.
In hard cover sharing with the squad, though,
But still,
you could have got a good shot on the tank.
well, you would have just pulled your tank back and just continued to.
You can't pull away from an AT gun. You can pull away from a bazooka or a Panzerfaust maybe, but AT gun has unlimited range. There's no
Well,
getting away from it.
Where you were, well,
I had nowhere to
if I
go.
were to pop out with it right now,
You would get your ass roasted by that flamethrower team.
well, no, I'd have come off of this one, which,
Oh, this one?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was one of those, then it's just a one-trick pony, where the flamer team, I can take out the armor and then I still got a viable threat.
If you get it on the board. It's got to be on the board to do any damage.
Well, that's
Actually,
the
I had-
frustrating part of this whole thing.
I had mine on the
is
board. It didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything all game. I really didn't.
Nope. You were just waiting on me. And I still had all these guys. But yeah, I was worried about what was going to come down this road. I don't know if a flam panzer or like who knows? A flamer. He could have popped out with a flamer from here and just.
There were a couple double turns where
Shit, yeah, you could
I
have just
probably
popped
had
the
a
flamer.
50% chance of taking you out, but
Yeah, with a flamer, with a 1, you could have deployed the flamer and
you'd
normally
interrupt
blast it.
and blast me.
Yeah. Tough call. So yeah, it was a good game. Took a little while to develop the attack, but eventually the right situation presented itself. I think I capitalized on it. Able to clear the Americans out of the orchard. Their force morale broke. They reached 0, and the SS platoon has taken the farm. So yeah, good game. It's good to get back in the chain of command. We haven't played this for a long time. So yeah, and I hope you guys like this one. We'll play again. I think Steven's working on another pint-sized campaign right now as we speak, which is a Soviet Union early war. That should be pretty fun. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. As usual, check out our Patreon page, check out our Facebook group, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.